Welcome back to another episode of I Got Big Bowls. Pause.
Pause.
I got big bowls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big bowls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big bowls. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time, big bowls. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time.
Hey, once again, it's on. It's your boy E1 Don signing on. Salute. That's E, the number 1 D-O-N on all social media. Just add the salute if you're on Twitter or Clubhouse. I'm trying to get back on Clubhouse, man. Y'all invite me to a room or something. So I'm interested, man. Y'all got some weird rooms in there, and I don't know about the Clubhouse thing. I'm trying to get back into it. We're gonna get back into it real soon. Maybe we do a Clubhouse cereal thing. We all eat cereal.
That's weird.
This show is brought to you by CrunchTimeMedia.net for all your photo, video, and merchandise needs. You need to get your cereal connoisseur. We got the Big Bowl Paws. The CrunchTime jackets ain't really on the website yet. You got the DM jacket. That's a special order. But you know what I mean? Definitely hit the link in the bio and check for that. And we live. We got live hip hop daily. Make sure you go to the app, download the app, go to the website. A lot of great programming. This is one of them. I got Big Bowls Paws. We got more cereal, we got more guests, and we got more bowls. Pause. Got my co-host in the building, Danny Digital.
What's going on? It's your boy Danny Digital. Follow me on all social platforms at Danny Digital, DANYDIGITALL. Check out some of the photography and video I'm constantly posting up there for you guys.
We got special guests in the building. We got DJ 5 Venoms in the building.
Sir.
What's good? What's good?
Go ahead and run down your social media for the people.
DJ 5 Venoms, DJ FIDEVENOMS on all platforms.
Thanks.
Tap in.
Alright, so we're gonna get into what we got going on. And like always, we're gonna get into some cereals. Got some new flavors, you know what I mean? So, tell us a little bit, man.
DJ Venom, man. I feel like you grew up watching Kung Fu films. Tell me about the background on your name, because I feel like we all grew up watching Kung Fu flicks.
5 Deadly Venoms.
Facts.
Took it from that big Wu-Tang fan. So,
Absolutely.
a lot of those samples came from that movie, and just took that name, took out the Deadly. Now you got DJ 5 Venoms.
Ooh, there you go, man. So you say Wu-Tang. Are you from up north? Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey, like right outside of Philly.
Okay.
Started DJing out there. Ended up moving to Orlando for school, and then now I'm in Miami.
Oh, okay.
How did you know DJing? Like, how old were you when you like first rocked a party? Like, you know what? I like this shit.
So my older cousin is a DJ, and I used to spend my summers in Virginia with him. So I used to sit in his room just going through all his records all day. He'd be at work, and I'm just going through all
These
his
are the
records.
records.
Vinyl.
Yeah.
Like, I experienced, I'm 8 years old going with him, going to the record shops on Tuesday, digging through the records, getting the white labels, all that.
So you're not one of these new DJs. You know how to scratch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get busy. So
There we go.
Yeah, scratching is definitely an art. That's, a lot of people can't really do that. So, how's it been for you with the whole COVID thing? I know DJing, there's a lot of festivals and a lot of people gathering. So I know with COVID, a lot of DJs went to, DJing online, which is kind of getting the party going. I know D-Nice, got it. Yeah. So how did you maintain during?
So I'm the official DJ for Rolling Loud.
Okay.
So that killed that for 2020, and then I also DJ clubs in Miami, and that killed that for 2020 for me too. So we had to turn and pivot. So I started working on releasing music. We were doing Twitch content with Rolling Loud, so I had to learn how to start hosting things.
Right.
And also doing like the IG lives and DJing on Twitch and things like that.
Right.
Also.
You speak on Rolling Loud, like that's not a easy feat. Like, how did you manage to become the official DJ out of any DJ in the world? Rolling Loud,
So that came from being with those guys for a minute.
Okay, you
early on,
kind of grew with them. Okay.
Yeah, like they the co-founders, Tarek and Matt, they owned a touring company called Dope EMT, and they would tour artists from in Florida, from Orlando, Tampa, Miami. I lived in Orlando, so I would DJ all their Orlando shows, and then when they came up with the concept for Rolling Loud, we just
They chose, yeah, they was like, we getting Orlando DJ because he rocks it the best.
Right.
That's hard.
It's a show about building relationships, not always about who's the best DJ, but who do you know that can put you in these positions.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at Rolling Loud? Like, I mean, I've never been, honestly. I'm gonna tell you, I've never been, but I could just watch through Instagram. It's almost like a Coachella or something, the vibe.
Yeah, man, it's a whole experience.
Yeah.
Like, from obviously the artist performing on stages, but like actually on the site.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ferris wheels, and we got, you know, I mean, I've seen guys in wheelchairs being crowd served.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I seen a kid inside of, like, they emptied out the trash can, put a kid inside the trash can, and were crowd surfing him around.
Wow.
You know, climbing trees and all types of stuff, man. It's
That
like,
gets busy. Wow. Hey, there's any like particular artist that you expect is gonna come out and like just rive everybody up?
I mean, there's a handful of guys that are like Rolling Loud artists. Like, if it wasn't like XXXTentacion, like,
right.
you know, like they're like the guys that people guaranteed to go to. Travis Scott for one of them. Like,
definitely.
Just like, he's a staple for our show. Future, he headlined our second show. And,
Of course, he's a main star.
You know, this is just like these guys that, you know, Uzi, Playboy Cardi, like,
The
we just
typical
gotta
headliners,
have them.
yeah,
Like,
got to.
our fan base demands.
You ever wore the chain? The big Rolling Loud chain?
They just too heavy to wear.
Yeah, I be seeing everybody rocking the big ass Rolling Loud chain. That's hard.
Yeah, I got them. Yeah, them things are heavy, bro.
They look heavy. They look fucking heavy.
What's like some of your favorite music to, like, you know, spin, or like, do people just come to you for something specific? Do you ever get asked to play music outside of your specialty?
Requests?
Oh yeah. I definitely take requests. So like I DJ when I'm in Miami. I DJ at some of the big clubs there, Live, Story, 11,
Right.
and so we have a lot of different people that come in. Obviously, I'm there on like the hip hop nights. We're playing hip hop, but you never know. You know, some dude that wants to spend 20 grand on the table might want a house song. So you gotta be on deck with that. Like, you know, the Latin music, you gotta be on deck with that. So yeah, I'm playing everything.
Okay. Dope. So how did this record Replay come about? Is that one of the pandemic things you were saying? You started creating music?
Yes. Actually, that song happened. I put that song together at the beginning of the pandemic, thinking that nightclubs were going to be open. I can have, you know, my DJ homies help me promote the song and play it in the clubs, because it's such a club vibe. But it actually started with Cliff Savage, who's on the song. He had done the song already. He had the beat, and he would send me a bunch of like incomplete songs, some complete songs, and that song stuck out to me. I was like, I want this song, and I'm gonna put a feature on it. I reached out to a bunch of different artists. You know, never got it.
Hey, call him out. Who was it? Come on now, Rolling Loud, official DJ. Don't play him.
Nah. We got some stuff in the cut still with those people. We still.
All right, yeah, don't open another relationship. I got you.
Do all that, but I reached out to Mo, who's the other feature on the song. He turned it around, got it back to me in like 2 days, and then we dropped it. So we actually released a video recently also, and the video is actually the release party we did in Orlando at the Beachum. So all the footage in that video is actually real footage from our party.
That's dope. That's really dope, bro.
Okay, dope. What were some of your like influences as a DJ coming up? Like, what were some of your like greats?
Oh man, Jazzy Jeff.
Of course.
Yeah, like coming up in that area in Philly, like he's just the guy. Like everyone is like, you know, like they come. It's like this lineage of DJs and everything. You come, you know, like the Kid Capri's, even like the Funk Flex is the DJ Clues. These are the guys I'm looking at when I'm coming up as a kid. DJ AM and DJ drama. Like it's just these guys I looked at all the time. So it's a lot of from different angles and different things. Each one of those DJs have their attributes that I take in for influence.
That's dope. Just to backtrack a little bit, you speaking on your single, is that leading up to an album?
Yeah, eventually we're getting there, man. We just dropping singles, introducing people to the idea of DJ 5 Venoms, the artist.
And would this be your first album?
Yes.
Debut? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, dope.
So are you actually like, was it more like a Khaled where you putting the records together, or are you actually on the record?
No, more like a Khaled.
Okay.
We're putting the records together, linking the producers, linking the artists, reaching out.
You gotta yell over the beat a few times.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
You gotta do that. Come on now.
Alright, so but yeah, you was talking about some of the but I was gonna ask, like, as far as being a DJ, 'cause I know some DJs back in the day, like, do you look at a DJ, because DJs is like, it's a broad title, because you got some that's more performance based, like if you look at the EDM, the DJs is like, then there's some that's just got dope playlists or set lists, and some that's technical, can scratch and mix different things. Like, what do you look for as when you say, oh, that dude is dope, as a DJ?
So I had this conversation with a couple of homies of mine, like about those type of DJs. Like you have the DJs that do the battles, you have the DJs that can go in front of huge festivals and they play their music and that they produced and the crowd reacts to it. And then you have the guys that go into clubs every night and shut it down too. I always feel like the best DJs are the ones that can hold the crowd, like have the crowd pay attention to them. You'll be in the club and like everyone's in their own zones and everything, and the difference between, say, like the DJ that you go to like your local club or your bar and Jazzy Jeff is that when Jazzy Jeff DJs, you'll see the crowd actually facing him, paying attention to what he's doing and playing that music and reacting to him, versus like you're just like with your group of friends and you're not really paying attention to the DJ. So it's like creating those vibes is like the most important part to me, is like having that attention and having that focus. Like
we know y'all DJs to be pushing play and then rolling up and smoking. And, what
Even like
doing?
a Jazzy Jeff, I think when I seen some footage of him, like they put him in the middle of the space.
And that's part of it too. I'll tell you like a story with Kid Capri. Like he'll come into a venue and like on his rider, he has to be in a certain place. Like he needs to be set up. The light needs to be on him because he's the focus of the party. He's the entertainer. Like that, and it's real. Like when you go to a lot of bars, like you can see where the DJ holds up in importance in some places. Like if the DJ is dead,
yeah, I don't care. I'm about to play Old Country Road.
I done had to spin a few records out of pure necessity a few times. DJ life is definitely no joke. It's not an easy task. People think you can just do my playlist is awesome. I just get people at you. You trying to do this, you trying to do that. People, it's constant.
I definitely bombed before at the legendary department store here in Atlanta on Edgewood. My homeboy DJ Majestic just kind of like, he had to slide. It's like, it's easy, just hit play for them. Their names right here on the USB on the laptop. Just select it, hit play. This guy, as soon as he left, this guy came over there and said, "Can you scratch my shit in?" I'm like, no.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? I didn't even try. I was like, all right. I did this even. That shit was not scratching. He looked back and was like, you good. Just hit play. I was like, bet. Because that's what I'm here for. Like, shout out my guy DJ Majestic, man.
Dope. I know like the DJ and the MC used to have a real special relationship and still do to this day. Like, have you ever seen yourself as being like married, not necessarily married, but partnered up with a MC, so to speak?
Yeah, I have in the past. So like actually that's how I actually met the guys from Rolling Loud, because I was DJing for an artist that they booked for a show.
Okay.
So yeah, and in the future also tours and things like that, working with other artists. I think that's part of being a DJ outside just being the DJ yourself, is like supporting artists.
Okay, dope. Alright, so I had another DJ on here, but I know sometimes independent artists might try and come to you about their records and whatnot, and And to my understanding, it's like not always up to the DJ on some of the records they can play, especially if you're being hired to work somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, it's like almost putting your name on the line playing somebody's record, especially if you ain't vetted it and know what's going on. But how does an artist even approach you about a record?
So I have a hard time, me personally, I have a hard time just playing a record right when I get it in a club. Like someone hands me, or like, yo, let me email you this or drop it. So it has to come from somebody like super reputable if I'm gonna do that. Most of the time, like even if it's in the club atmosphere, it's like, yo, email it to me. I'll give you my email. I'll give anybody my email. Send me the record. I'm gonna listen to it and then follow up with me if that's the case, and then I'll play it the next gig or whatever. I think that's the best route for me personally. That way I can actually listen to the record and get a real vibe where it plays, not just dropping it and throwing off the vibe of the party. And that's not gonna help your record at all.
At all. Because T-Pain was saying something recently that was going viral about all the music sounding the same, and I feel him to a degree, but then it's like, if you want to get spins in certain environments, it gotta sound something
What they
with
want.
In that realm.
Yeah.
Like in the I feel him on that, but I think there's also levels of that sound too. There's like, yo, you're trying to do that sound and you ain't doing it. Like it ain't happening for you, bro. And then there's ones that are like, yo, you're doing something. This actually blends in really well with this baby
like,
song.
You can be different, but like the baby, he does have a unique style where it's like when he comes on, you know it's him automatically.
Yes.
But it's still, the vibe is still within the realm of what you can play and along with everybody else's records. So, yeah.
Is there anybody you're looking forward to DJing to that you haven't like previously like did for the Rolling Loud? Any new artists?
Man. I'm looking, well, see, I don't necessarily DJ for the actual, some artists I do.
Yeah, some artists you bring out. Well, is there anybody you looking forward to seeing that you haven't seen yet?
Yeah, Fredo Bang. I haven't actually seen him perform, and I'm looking forward to seeing him perform. Who else I haven't actually seen? I mean,
Megan did Rolling Loud already, didn't she?
Yeah, she.
By Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, Benny. I seen Benny in New York last time, man. Like, they like.
Who has a crazy performance?
Baby always, like, the Baby has a crazy
He has
performance.
crazy energy, like,
yeah, the
period.
energy, and that reflects and bounces, like.
Period.
Who also, man, I mean, obviously, like, the track, all the headliners are just crazy.
I got a crazy comparison. Speaking of the Baby, I like to compare him to Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah.
He kind of say
Wow.
Big Baby Jesus.
Yeah,
He's funny, but
he's not scared.
He's
to
like
do
fun but scary.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he looks fun, but you don't want to fuck with him. Like,
Doing fun things, but he's really like a tough guy.
Yeah.
So we over here at Big Bowls. Probably like getting into your cereal background. What's some of your all-time favorite cereal coming up, or even to this day?
I mean, I keep it simple, man. Like, tell you the truth, like the Frosty Flakes, like
Easy.
Top Dog.
Yeah, Frosty Flakes. I used to be real heavy into like the Captain Crunchers and everything, but the
Started tearing you up.
yeah. I usually keep
the
it
recovery
kinda,
time.
Yeah.
As you get older, that shit just doesn't work the same.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like I used to be like with the the Lucky Charms and everything, but I've been keeping it kind of simple with the.
Yep, well, we're not getting nothing simple today.
I don't think it's gonna be too simple.
I haven't seen simple in a while around.
The flavor's been popping like crazy lately, so we got some new flavor. Let me see what I got real quick.
Let's see.
I want to try.
What's that? He just said he don't want Lucky Charms, and I don't want Lucky Charms.
Look at these though.
They glistening? What's that mean?
Rice Krispie treat, John.
That's fire.
Oh, they changed the kibble out for Rice Krispies?
They taking everybody, John. They did the Frosted Flake one.
And now they
got
doing
Rice
Krispie
They
treats?
call them marshmallow clusters. That's
Because
Rice Krispies.
they
Get out of here.
They jacking them. They don't never ask for permission.
General Mills is
They
hilarious.
did the same thing to Tony.
Word. but
Stole his flakes.
That Frosted Flakes was fire though when they did that. That Frosted Flakes was fire. So we're gonna see what General Mills did with these clusters, man.
It should look alright. Because
It looks like it might be too much.
They got the best marshmallows.
But then you got marshmallow clusters on top of marshmallows. It just seems like it could be a bit much.
It might be a little sugar.
Might be a bit much. Oh, it's very colorful.
It definitely don't look like that on the bottom.
Or too much. I overdid it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got whatever floats your bowl. We got 2% in almond.
Try that almond.
Alright. I say that's a wise decision, but that would be from my perspective.
Hey man, you guys don't know what you're missing.
I do though.
Move.
Alright, man. So you ain't got no little snap crackle
They know.
pop. You know?
Nigga, this is Lucky Charms.
It's not. That's alright.
They can't steal that's their slogan. They steal that. They pulling up on them. They slide on them. They will slide on Lucky Charms. They steal that snap
Crackle and
pop.
pop with the marshmallow.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. What is that? Is that like some sort of chemical they putting on the joints? Like, what is that?
They special sauce. They ain't gonna tell you.
Is that like the little pop rock thing?
Yeah.
Good. These is cool.
I'm not even gonna wait right now to tell you my review at the end. I know you asked at the end, but god damn. This is magically fucking delicious. Wow.
That's good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. These pieces are kind of weird, but what I don't like is these pieces are so big. I feel like I didn't get as many marshmallows as I would have normally
never
got
get
with
as
the
many.
regular kibble.
You're not gonna get that many, man. You gotta pluck them out.
It hit though.
All right, we got a little get to know you section while we eat cereal. What's your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I gotta say dinner.
Is it the type of food or the time of day?
I think type of food for me. It's definitely a type of food.
You wake up with some leftovers, some chicken.
Yeah, and kind of translates in. Cause like even with like the nightlife stuff, is like I'll eat before I go to the club, but then it's like a whole nother like 6 a.m. meal.
Right.
I still consider it like
Kind of like
because I'm on.
I haven't went to bed yet, so it's still dinner.
Exactly.
I don't want no damn breakfast. Been up all night. All right. What's your favorite time of the day to eat cereal?
I think that'll be in the middle of the day. Like, I'm not too much of a breakfast person. Like, I'll get up and move around, do what I gotta do, quick snack.
All right. Cereal and conversation. You can have a bowl of cereal with anybody, dead or alive. Who you having a bowl with?
The RZA.
The RZA?
Yes, the RZA.
Okay.
That's our first RZA.
Conversation with the
Word.
That's dope.
Yeah, I mess with the RZA. You mess with RZA got these meditations on YouTube.
He's into everything. He's into everything right now. You
I
know?
rock with the RZA. The meditations are pretty good too. I rock with the RZA.
Speaking of RZA, do you get into like movie scoring? Have you thought about that?
Not yet, but definitely into it. There's a few producers I'm working with that I want to tap into it also, because I think it's such a dope outlet. And working, and then you just seen what the RZA did with it. This is crazy.
Crazy, right?
We're actually working on the movie, so
Nice.
stay tuned for that.
Nice.
All right. These next couple of questions, me and my brother here, we're at odds on, so you will be like the defining who knows what they're talking about. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. When making a peanut butter and jelly, do you prefer a spoon or a butter knife?
Butter knife.
Official rollout DJ.
Cause like,
scoopability
like
of the spoon,
now,
though.
yeah, well, that's it though. But when you gotta go to the bread with it, you gonna get it all cleaned up. But I guess you,
A little swoop on the edge. Alright. Ketchup and other condiments. Do you keep your ketchup in the refrigerator or the cabinet?
refrigerator.
Of course, because that's where it goes.
Yes.
Same people keep their ketchup at. Alright, what's your favorite curse word or phrase?
You DJ and the sound just go out.
Oh shit. There's a multiple looking at the sound guy. They looking at me. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm looking at you. What the fuck?
First I look at mine stuff. I'm like, all right. We good over here. Lights all on. I look over at the sound guy, like, and he looking at me, like, oh. I'm like, I'm good over here. But it's a team. It's teamwork in the group.
It's fair.
What's your favorite corner store snack? I'm from Philly, so I know y'all got different kind of corner store. I mean, Jersey.
Well, yeah, we got the Hers chips, the sour cream and onion Hers chips.
Right.
Like, they moving around now though, but like back in the day, you couldn't really get them out there.
Right. Alright, we're in the social media era. Do you feel like social media is killing relationships, or do you feel like it helps build relationships?
That's a 50-50. Like, it really depends on the person and like how they treat social media. I feel if you're gonna be toxic on it, then you're gonna be killing it. If you're gonna be uplifting, then you're gonna be building it.
Dope. Alright, last but certainly not least, you don't have to answer this question from necessarily your perspective, but it can be like if you was giving advice.
Okay.
How long do you think is the proper amount of time to wait before you go in for the butt grab on like a date for like a female that you're into, or you know somebody that you're actually into?
If I met her at Rolling Loud, it's
Immediately, man. Somebody that you want to bring home to the family. I mean, you know.
I mean, man, like we can't be catching the Me Too's and all that. So you gotta be careful out here. It has to be mutually accepted. So, man, because that could be automatic depending on the person. That could be the greeting. That could be the greeting off the jump, or like it really depends, man. Like
You gotta learn how to read the vibe.
yeah, there you go. That's my answer. Read the vibes. Make sure it's consensual.
and then go for the kill.
Yo.
It doesn't matter how long you wait if it's not consensual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're not getting to
I'm
that.
glad to say that, but anyway, we get to this cereal. We're about to get into spilling.
Party foul.
I see why you asked for paper towels now.
Because I fuck up sometimes.
All right, we're about to get into the cereal review portion of this episode. This week we got General Mills Lucky Charms with marshmallow clusters. They took out the kibble and they put marshmallow clusters in. I thought it was gonna be like Rice Krispie treats, but they're not really like Rice Krispie treats. They're not.
It's some knockoff.
Better if it was like Rice Krispie treats. They need to stop trying to do everything yourself. Dude. Let somebody like
They don't want to cut the check.
All right, so like I was saying, General Mills, you need to be hollering at somebody, but whatever. You went out there, you stepped out there on your own, tried to make it happen. I respect it. So we got a 0 to 5 bowl rating system. Half a bowl, anything in between. What do you rate Lucky Charms marshmallow clusters?
I give it 3.5.
Solid. Danny Digital, what you thinking, huh?
I hate Lucky Charms, just to
Facts.
be on the let you guys know. I'm careful. Easy to swap out for the kibble.
Yeah, it hit different.
It's a lot different. So I'm gonna go a 3, because you gave it 3.5, and I was thinking 3.5, but I'm like, you might like it more than me.
What?
So I'm gonna go a little bit smaller. 3.
He still got a couple left. Yours is empty. Alright, I wanted to like these because I liked the Lucky Charms with the frosted flakes. Like, those was fire. These is not as fire, I think, as, I don't know.
If they were real Rice Krispies, it would have been a different.
Man.
You heard that snap, crackle, and pop when it hit?
Maybe I could do that. That would have been perfect. I might do that.
They put the Rice Krispies on the cover with the leprechaun.
All of them up there. Like a little all around the bowl.
Yeah.
Man, see, you need to holler at somebody. Y'all trying to do everything yourself. But anyway, I'm gonna give them a 2. I will give them a 2 because I don't like them. They're not bad though. They're not terrible. And they got some POCs on the back. So they respect you.
Represent.
2.5 because you got POC on the back. You got POC on the back.
You didn't have to.
Nah, they didn't have to do that because
Bought it anyway.
I feel like he's doing something though. What is this magical stuff he's got coming out his hand? Okay, but anyway, I want to thank our guests for coming through. 5 Venoms, having cereal with us, man. Make sure you guys check for them on that Rolling Loud. Y'all definitely having that this year.
Yes, July 23rd through the 25th in Miami. We got California in California's in December. New York's gonna be in October.
I think I might have to make New York. Yeah, I might have to make New York. So you guys make sure you're following all platforms. Be checking for that record on all streaming platforms as well.
Sir.
And see you guys here next week. Make sure you follow us at Big Bowls Pause. Like, comment, subscribe, do something in the comments. Let us know what you're eating, what you want to see us eating, as long as it's cereal. Pause. All right, peace.